Hey everybody, we're back. We're back. Uh, we haven't been here in a while. I haven't made any videos in a while. Had life going on. Yeah, life, life sometimes just catches up with you, and you run out of time to do things. But I wanted to make videos. I think the last video I made was maple syrup production, or me making maple syrup, which we did that again this year. We probably got about a gallon, maybe a little bit more, maybe a gallon and a quarter of maple syrup. That was super fun, but that's a lot of work, a lot of boiling. But anyhow, I just wanted to make a new video here, show you what I got going on here at Swamp Donkey Gardens, where we have a lot of fun. We DIY, and we just like to grow. Uh, but we're up in my grow room right now. It's a little warm up here, but I just wanted to kind of go around and show you what we got going on, what we got planned. We got lots of stuff this year, so uh, let's kind of get right to it. But this video is going to be, I mean, we've had some greenhouse losses, we've had some big greenhouse gains. So, but hang around to the end of the video, and I'll show you what special we got going on. I just put it up the other day, so but yeah, with no further ado, here we go. Around here, and we're a little bit limited on space here this year. We got a lot more storage, but over here we got lots of up. I already up potted these ones from seed. They're mostly sunflowers. These are the mammoths, so they get real big. The other ones are, oh, I think they're all mammoth. Yeah, these are all mammoth. These are velvet queens over here. Then we got more velvet queens. Most of the stuff over here is sunflowers, and we got some autumn beauties here. And up on the next shelf we got, sorry about the glare, we got yellow crookneck squash. Both of these, this flat and this flat, is black beauty zucchinis. Up at the top, if you can see, there's some more autumn blush sunflowers. We got here, I think that's more crookneck squash, the yellow crookneck squash here. And then we have straight 8 cucumbers, which we got a lot of them, and them need up potted. So we'll swing around here. I don't want to have that in the way. And we got, which I just up potted these the other day, they're kohlrabies. Here we got, I think, yellow beans, and there's yellow beans back there too. But I just potted these. I took the dome off this one just to show you what I do it in 4 packs usually. And then up front here, these are, oh, they're the golden beans right there. And then in the back we have this, back in there we have some new peppers. I'm focusing a lot more on peppers than I am tomatoes this year. I got some, remember the Manjai peppers? They're supposed to be medium heat, I guess, or a mild heat. I'm gonna try it. I've been doing a lot of hot sauce. That's another thing I've got into, is making my own hot sauce, which that turned out pretty well. And then in the back here we have, and this is how I grow my tomatoes. I just start them in a big cluster. I mean, these ones here, these are Super Sweet 100s. They're a cherry tomato, delicious, which I don't eat tomatoes, but everybody tells me they're delicious. And these ones here are mortgage lifters, but that's how I do my tomatoes. I can just pull this out and just separate all these, and I'll have, I don't even know, probably a good 30, maybe 40 tomatoes. And then the back ones there are the Super Sweet 100s. And what are these ones back here? Oh, them are these ones. Like I said, I've got a different variety. I got some cayenne. I got some the Manjai. Some, I don't know how to say that. Antietam. Anyhow, then we got Hungarian hot wax, and we got just regular banana peppers, which everything's been doing real good. So over here on the end, back in the back corner back here, them are habanero peppers. These are them are just regular green bell peppers. The next ones over are, and they're not doing so swell. See, I don't know I think I had heat mats under these. I think it got to them. See, like this one here, dead. And there was another one I just pulled out back there, which there's other ones that they're doing pretty good. See, there's one here that fizzled out. So, but, and we got all cayenne peppers there, which are doing good, but they just all come up last week. Started coming up last week, so they're little. And then these are bush beans, green beans. None of I just planted all these over here. I just planted them Saturday, and I got something to show you about what I planted on Saturday. I also planted tomatoes on Saturday. And if I can get this up out of here, look at, I don't want to take it too far off, but look at, the variety is, oh, they're all Roma tomatoes here, but that's more than 3 days, and they're just banging. We got some flowers over in this one, which they haven't come up yet. We got more peppers over here, which them are just green peppers, which we got a whole flat of those. And then on the end, let's go over and see. Well, these are the Rucker tomatoes, which I planted them at the same time I did. But you can see in there, there's one of them. They're starting to come up right there. Like I said, I just planted these Saturday, which was 3 days ago. It's the 19th today, Wednesday, April 19th. We got more kohlrabi, and then we have some Sunny Boy tomatoes, and which are over there too. Which we got 3 layers. I'll back up here and I'll show you. And then back in the back are Amish paste tomatoes. These in the flat in the back with the cover on. Them are Amish paste. They haven't popped up out of there yet, but we'll see. They should. But I'll back up here and kind of show you what we got there. I got a whole table. That's mostly peppers and, mostly peppers, beans, peas. I think there's some peas over there, and we got some more tomatoes. And that's my top layer. And there's the second layer. And down there's the third layer. And like I said, a lot of the peppers, I forgot about these guys over here. That is pickling cucumbers. And then on the side of there is basil. That's all basil. And then we have some cilantro we have to plant. And I'll flip you around here again. Have some cilantro we have to plant, and some more herbs, but they don't take very long. But I guess I wanted to show you kind of what with all my soil here, my starting mix. I just made it myself, and I go with, let's see if I can, hard to one hand it, but if you can see down in there, that's the soil mix. It's all cocoa core. It's real sterile. I added the vermiculite and the perlite for drainage. The perlite is the white stuff you see in there. It's kind of like it's just good for drainage. And then there's also vermiculite in there, which is good for drainage and good for just keeping your soil amended well. But it's all sterile. I really enjoy it. It comes in blocks. Comes in I think a 10-pound block, which is, it's about that thick, about that wide. You put water to it. I think you put a gallon of water to it, maybe 2, and it just puffs up. It's a money saver. So if you're planting stuff like that, you're starting mix and you're having trouble with stuff, that's what you do. That's what I did anyhow. So I'm gonna pause you here for a second. I'm gonna get my shoes on. I'll take you outside, show you what we got going on in the garden. So hold on a minute and I'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. I'm sorry I don't have a tripod today. I don't have a tripod, so I'm filming on my camera or on my tablet. But yeah, check it out. It's spring, ladies and gentlemen. It's spring. So let's go down here and see what we can't get into. But I was down here earlier in the garden. Let's flip you around again, huh? Yeah, we were down here earlier in the garden, and the other day I just got some beds ready. And all this you see here is all going to be new beds. I put cardboard on it last year to kill all the weeds, and I'll get some compost and some really good soil, and we'll amend all these beds with some fresh soil, which I just raked that one out. I don't know why it's got blurry there, but this one needs taken care of, which this one here is pretty well taken over by weeds. What the hell? There we go. And I took over there, I kind of just raked that one. Last year I think there was I think we had spinach and onions in this one. And this one here was Super Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. And then here's our walkways, which we did last year, which turned out real well. I mean, they got a little bit of weed pressure here, one over here, but here would be our beet bed, which I'm going to make this into a regular old garden bed. I'm going to put some sides on that, and I'm just going to amend the soil there, and I'm going to grow my beets in there. And then we got all this all tilled up, and it's good soil, real good soil. I mean, this part's a little rocky, but we'll amend it with compost and some alfalfa pellets. We'll mix that in once we put our compost and our good soil on top of all that, just to make it a good refreshing it up. And that's very important, very important to keep your stuff fresh, especially your soil. But let's go over here. I know it got blurry. I think it's because of the sun. Anyhow, we did the same over to this bed, this garden over here. We just tilled it all up, and I'll amend, which we had in this spot here. We had what did we have there? Oh, zucchini all in this spot, and then there was middle here was tomatoes and peppers. I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about the crop rotation. We planted more. I don't really crop rotate. I mean, if you're growing big, big time, and you got, 80 acres or 100 acres, I mean, there's a point for crop rotation. But with all my garden beds down here, I can amend it every year. So it really, I mean, I just don't do it. That's just I don't do a whole lot of crop rotation. I know you should, but it doesn't work for me. Oh, look at that. But yeah, we'll spin around here. And yeah, this is what we got. Greenhouse. That's gonna be so cool. Yeah, we just put that up Friday. Oh, we framed it, and we put up the skeleton, and it's a 48 feet long by 28 wide. Wide be that way, and then it's 12 feet high. I can't wait to get it going. It's a fully functional greenhouse. I got all the fans, all the everything. It's going to be so cool. I'm going to be able to grow throughout the season. We're going to get into flowers. We're going to get into lots of stuff. Poinsettias, I think we're going to try this year. But yeah, here's another garden bed, which I think last year was zucchinis, acorn squash, and butternut squash. But I think this year this is going to be all potatoes. I think we're just going to try going big with potatoes. So, but we'll amend that. Like I said, we'll compost that, alfalfa pellets it. We'll get to all that good to go. But yeah, there's a side view. Just a skeleton. I can't wait. Took about 4 hours to put that skeleton part up. Like I said, next week we'll frame the ends here. We'll get the end framed, and then that framed, and we can put our heaters and stuff in there. And over here in this, amongst the junk, that's our compost pile. I made that. That's new this year, I just made it last year, but it's got all. I throw a lot of stuff in there, so it's just compost. It's just gonna go how it is. So, but yeah, here's another view of the sunny view, if you can get the. But yeah, all this will be all, and I guess I wanted to show you. This is my favorite And I know it's kind of weird, but this is my favorite bed right here, because the soil in this bed is so good. I mean, it's so rich, and it's so it smells good. It's good. This was I think we had carrots in here last year. Yeah, they'll need weeded. I was out here fiddling around, just kind of getting it going. Like I said, I got a lot of. But if you remember the other greenhouses, that got blown apart in the wind. That little one on the outside there. This one also, I took that down, but there was a greenhouse there. It got blown in the wind. So, well, we're really have to batten down the hatches for this. The big one. We don't need this to blow away. But I thought that was kind of cool. And there's the vent fans, which they got a little bit of stuff on them. The vent fans that go on the end, and then up here we have, I think there's some stuff up here. Yeah, that's what we got going on. I'll show you the vents. They're piled. But yeah, there's a door for it. The vent fan, one vent fan for the one side. The door, there are the other louvers in the back, the vents. There's some more vents. But they'll all be, once I get everything framed up, I'm going to flip you around. Hey, we're back. No, it sure was, I guess I miss making videos. Like I said, it was just life gets busy sometimes, you know. But I thought that was, the greenhouse is a big addition to the Swamp Donkey Gardens. I can't wait to get it up and get it running. It's been a long time coming, like a year and a half, but it's finally, you know, you wait for something good, it's gonna come up. Look, we got here. Look at these little fellas. Huh. They're cool, aren't they? She got all sorts of stuff flopping around. So, but yeah, like I said, I'll be making more videos here once we get everything ramped up and, you know, things going. I'd like to make a video of us maybe finishing the greenhouse up. Yeah, cardinal. There it is, up in the apple tree somewhere. So what we got, we moved all these pansies, daisies. We moved all these. So the whole side of the house is flowers. No. No. So, but anyhow, like I said, I just wanted to get on pop on the video here real quick, show you what I have going on. Like I said, I've been gone a long time, and it's been quite a couple months since I made a video. But I'm gonna try to keep up, and I hope you guys enjoy what I do. Like I said, it's I'm not saying I'm a master gardener, I'm not even close, but this is just how I do it, and that's the way it is. So with all that being said, we're almost at 20 minutes. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Very important the like button is for the algorithm of YouTube. So if you would be kindly, and it just takes a tap. So yep, with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Swamp Donkey out. Bye.